Now, the big question is, do you, Mr. President, have other options you can use besides this thing of a Commission of Inquiry? We will find out, ladies and gentlemen, what exactly is this Commission of Inquiry, and then we will also find out on whether Mr. President has other options. Let's get into the video, and of course, you know what to do, right? Let's dive in. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David. Of course, let's get into the business of the day. Today, we are tackling a very important topic, ladies and gentlemen. Does the President of South Africa have other options instead of always turning to a Commission of Inquiry? Every time there is a matter that concerns South Africans, we all know, ladies and gentlemen, that if there is a problem or there are allegations or there is an exposure, maybe of some sorts, you know, maybe some things that are accused or some institutions accused, whatever, and it's a matter of South Africa or it concerns South Africans. That means it's a problem, it affects, I can even say, the three arms of state. If maybe there is corruption in the three arms of state, somebody did an exposure just like Mr. Mkwanazi. Okay, those are matters that are a concern in South Africa. In most cases, those things they attract Mr. President. In other words, if the president is overseas, if the president is busy with something, they have to drop everything and run to the country because something is happening that is actually a concern in South Africa and all of that. We all know about the commissions of inquiries, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have to spell that for you. We all know the Zondo Commission on state capture. We all know the commissions on policing, health, and even mining disaster. Those commissions, we all know about them. It seems like all the presidents, when there are these issues, in most cases, they run to the Commission of Inquiry. Okay? Question again, does the president have other options except this thing of a Commission of Inquiry? One, what is a Commission of Inquiry? A Commission of Inquiry is an independent investigation set up by the president, usually led by a judge, to dig into a matter of national concern. That's why I said to you, when they say this matter is important, it affects the three arms of state, or maybe it's corruption related, whatever, the Mr. President, wherever he is, because this matter is actually a national concern, he has to run back, he has to come back. Why? Because it's important. Okay? Now, the Commission of Inquiry, though, ladies and gentlemen, since we're speaking about it, it's a powerful tool because it can call witnesses, demand documents, and bring issues into the open. Now, obviously, we all know that. We saw with the Commission of Inquiry, the Zondo Commission, okay? People brought some documents. I don't know whether evidence, but I don't think there was that evidence that was, tangible, that, we all know that. Like, don't pretend as if you don't know, okay? But we saw when they came with documents and all of that, okay? That's what it does, actually. But it also has limitations. That's the problem, okay? It's expensive, the concern of everyone. Yeah, this thing is expensive, Baba, and it takes years. And it's not like it starts today and then after 6 months. No, it takes years and years and years and years. And also, the most important one, it only produces what? Recommendations. It doesn't tell the president, Mr. President, you are bound to take this action. In other words, you must move. You must take this one. You must do it. That means we will be looking at you. You must take this thing, or you must take this direction. Okay? Or direct action. Your direct action is 1, Mr. President, is 2, is 3. We recommend that you immediately go and arrest that guy. I don't know how he's going to do it, but you must arrest that guy, or Mr. President, you must tell these guys to go and arrest that guy. Okay? It doesn't do that. All they do is what? Is recommendations. The question also, which is number 2, ladies and gentlemen, what other options does the president have? That's a big one. So, what else could the president do instead of a commission? Here are some real relatives, okay? Alternatives, not relatives, alternatives, okay? Number 1, internal government investigations, okay? The president can instruct relevant ministers, the departments or state institutions like the Auditor General, Public Protector, or the SIU, Special Investigation Unit, to investigate issues. This is the one, guys, that I've always thought about. Why doesn't the president actually, instead of going to the Commission of Enquiry, doing a Commission of Enquiry which is expensive, okay, they can just use these guys here, the Auditor General. They've been doing well. Well, Public Protector, you know, she can do well, perhaps, I don't know, because, you know, sometimes with a commission, with the Public Protector thing, I don't know, man, it's a bit shaky. But then you've got also the ICU, guys, okay? ICU, SIU, very sorry, SIU, guys, okay? I don't know why Mr. President doesn't use these options, okay? If he sees that the commissions of inquiries, they are not working, unless maybe he knows that all the precedents that they have used, the Commission of Inquiries, they know that if they go this direction, it's going to be chai. It's going to be chai. Because the Auditor General is not playing. The Public Protector, they are not playing, I would assume. And also the SIU, they are not playing, bro. They will attack, they will investigate, they will find out things, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why is he not doing that, okay? Then also the number 3 thing, which is the point that actually it falls under the options, under the internal government investigations, is these are usually faster and cheaper than a commission. So that's why I'm asking myself, why doesn't he use this? Because the president, in most cases, they say, we are trying, you know, to reduce the spending, you know, we are trying to reduce the cost of this thing, just like when they did the national dialogue. We are trying to do, and we know that people said it's 700 million, but we are trying to, that's why we are even looking for a venue that is going to be, okay? But this is the option here, my guy. You can use these people here and then use them, and then it's not expensive, it's cheaper, my guy, instead of a commission, okay? But it doesn't use it, it goes for a Commission of Enquiry. Maybe it's because it doesn't bite, that is why they are using it. These ones, they can bite you back because they investigate. And after investigating, Baba, they go after you, bruh. I'm telling you. Parliamentary oversight, that is number 2. He can use parliamentary oversight, which according to me, that's not an option. The president can refer matters to parliament, and the parliament committees have the constitutional power to summon officials, request documents, and hold inquiries. This also keeps the process more democratic and transparent. Yes, transparent, but the drama there, the drama is too much there. We've seen now with the Madlanga Commission, with the Mkumkwanazi thing. It's just the drama thing. It's going to be drama. People are going to be like outshining others. Others, they will want to shine there, and it's going to be just egos and people wanting to whatever, you know. Number 3, you've got the judicial process, okay? Instead of a public inquiry, the president can allow law enforcement agencies like the NPA, National Prosecuting Authority, Hawks, or SAPS to pursue criminal investigations directly. Now, that is the thing though, guys, okay? The problem is with like instead of a public inquiry, he can go with the judiciary process. But now the problem is though, especially in this issue of Mr. Mkhokwanazi, the exposure thing, the judiciary is involved in there. And also it becomes a problem, guys, when you've got a person who was a judge with the Commission of Enquiry, who was a judge, right? And since he was a judge, he has to actually preside over the Commission of Enquiry. The question is this guy going to be so sincere? And also, is he not going to try and protect, you know, and all of it? And I think if you look also the other options at the top there, the internal government investigations, you mean like the Public Protector, the Auditor, especially the Public Protector and the SIU, you know, they are under the justice what. So I don't know, guys, how are these things going to work? Because it seems like in all these options that the president have, a lot of people, they might have a problem with them, okay? But according to me, guys, the first one is the best one, okay? The Auditor General, Public Protector, even though the Public Protector, or the SIU, I think they can do better on this thing, okay? Like I said, chances are they are afraid that if they find out things, the arrest is going to be imminent, because these guys, they can bite, but the commission, it doesn't bite, okay? Also, the number 3 one, the problem with the number 3, which is the judicial process, the problem is you might find that the judiciary also is implicated in some way, or maybe is not involved but implicated, is mentioned in those allegations. So in most cases, I don't think it's a good idea to actually run to them and everything like that. Okay, now this leads to accountability through the courts rather than a lengthy report. So because this thing is going to be involved, it's going to involve the court. Okay, I think it becomes easier because it's a court thing, court processes and everything like that. It's not like, anyway, it's fine. But number 4, task team and advisory panel. Sometimes the president can create smaller focused task teams or panels of experts. In other words, he can put together a task team, okay, put by the president, and it can focus actually on whatever the problem is actually in there. Okay, these are less formal than commissions and can move quickly to recommend immediate solutions. Okay, recommend again, Commission of Enquiry, recommend. Nah, we don't want to do recommending here. You want to do, Baba, you must. Baba, you must. Okay, they'll remember that thing of a man must. Lord, they must. Okay, president must. Okay, but number 5, it says direct executive action. Okay, finally, the president does have the power to make executive decisions. All right, and then fire the minister, for example, and also he can reshuffle the cabinet, which I think in the past we've seen all of that. I don't know about the firing of the ministers. There were others that were fired. No. Fired? I don't know if there were people who were fired before, okay, man. In most cases, what happens is people, they get reshuffled, and when they get reshuffled, and then you find out that they end up disappearing somewhere. They are not fired, but disappear. It's either they say you are on leave, it's either you are saying whatever. They don't fire them. I don't know if there's any minister that was fired before. Maybe there is. I might be wrong, but I don't know. The reshuffling thing, we all know that. Enforce stricter policies. Stricter policies. I don't want to even think about that. Strengthen institutions without waiting for length inquiries. Guys, all these other things here that they are saying, it doesn't make any sense for me. I can understand the firing of the minister. Why? Because in parliament, in most cases, if there is a minister who has done anything or allegations and stuff like that, in most cases in parliament, they do say that fire this guy, fire this lady, just like the other minister of higher education, the previous one. Yeah, fire this lady, disrespectful, fire this lady, whatever, okay? But we all know, I think, did she get fired? I don't know. Yeah, but she disappeared. I guess she was fired. I can say that because she's gone. She's no longer there, and I don't see her in any ministry. Dude, is she reshuffled or what? I don't know, man. In South Africa, when you are in public, when you disappear, we even forget about you. Okay. Number 3, why commissions are still used. Okay. Now, you might wonder if there are so many other options. Why do presidents still rely on commissions? Mr. President, you've got like a lot of options here. We've got a lot of options, like I can say actually 5 of them, okay? But why would you go for a Commission of Enquiry? What is the reason? Well, let's try to find out. Commissions often serve political purposes. There we go. There we go. It's clear now. It serves what? A political purpose. Why are they saying this? Okay, they buy time. Buy time to do what? To fix their stuff and to decide on what to do, I believe. To buy time when an issue is too hot, to handle immediately. Number 2, they give the impression of transparency. Like when you see the Commission of Enquiry, you think that, you see, the president is transparent, is doing a commission. One, it's just a political thing, according to me. Because it's just giving you time. Because guys, they stay years there. They sit there drinking coffees and eating lunch for years, bro. Sometimes they get extended, and it's a lot of money, that thing, okay? So according to people who are just looking at politics on the surface, they think the president is doing something. But you know what? This thing, it serves what? A political purpose, okay? And also they are trying to buy time. That's the thing. And also it seems like it's transparent, but they shift responsibility from the president to an independent judge, taking the thing that Mr. President should be dealing with shifting it and say, "Hi, Mr. Judge, you have to take it on, my guy. I am not going to be involved," okay? But critics argue this can be a way of avoiding direct accountability. Of course, guys, okay? By doing, there's a lot of time where we expected the presidents, they will take action, especially when it comes to certain ministers maybe who are facing some allegations of corruption and everything. Instead of firing them, for example, instead of taking like drastic, very difficult, powerful decisions, they don't. They actually, they put people on leave, just like Mr. President did with the Minister of Police. Put them on leave and then do a commission of inquiry, and then it buys them time what to do. You get my point. While life is going on, they go to their conferences, they go to whatever. The commission is continuing there while they are deciding on what to do. Very soon, I wouldn't be surprised that Mr. Mkuno will be removed. I wouldn't be surprised, because maybe they're still deciding what to do. This commission will give them actually April time, okay? In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, so to answer the question, guys, does the President of South Africa have other options besides a commission of inquiry? Yes, he does have it. Plenty of them, as I've already mentioned them above, okay? From law enforcement to parliamentary process, tax teams, and direct action. Direct action, guys, it means that the president can just say, okay, there are these allegations. Minister, what, you are fired. Go and sit home until the investigation is done. Not on leave. You're not getting paid. Get fired. That's a direct action. Just like other presidents do in other countries. When you do something like this, they fire you immediately on TV. You are fired. Just like the other one president in overseas there. He will tell you you are fired. I fired him. I fired him. I fired him. Okay. So, guys, those are the options, okay? He can use these, okay? The real question is not whether alternatives exist, but whether there's political will to use them effectively. Remember what Malema, did I play that clip? Did I play that part of Malema when I was reacting? I don't know. But there is where Mr. Malema actually was talking about the economy on the video that I posted, where he was talking about economy. Said, in South Africa, we lack political will to make decisions actually, okay? So even here it says the real question is not whether alternatives are there or not, okay? They are there obviously, but whether there's political will to use them effectively. Guys, if you've got such a lot of options, you have to try all of them, especially if you're a person who says, I want to deal with corruption. These options, you should have like tried all of them and see the one that is effective. You will always try commission of inquiry, always try all these things and do all these things. But I can tell you guys, that's why I said to you in the past, ladies and gentlemen, when I was talking about solutions in South Africa, to say there is no way, guys, that the president or any other person out there, nobody knows how to do this thing. Nobody can come up with a solution on dealing with corruption. There are ways to deal with corruption, and some of them are here, but people are not using these options. And I'm talking about all the presidents. I'm not talking about the present one only. All the presidents. They had these options, but they didn't use them. During the commission of the state capture, they should have used this thing. A lot of people would have been, whatever. What do you think, guys? I want you guys to tell me, right? I want you guys to tell me, should commissions of inquiry still be used? That's a question, okay? Or is it time for president to start using other tools to deal with crisis in government? Drop your comments, guys, and drop your thoughts in there, and let's just see, ladies and gentlemen, on what exactly do you think, okay? Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe for more deep dives on South African politics. Don't miss that out. Put the notification bell now. A notification bell, ladies and gentlemen, when you click it, it helps you to, when I post, and then you will see the video, and then you get the first hand to see the video. That will mean it will notify you, okay? It's not like it will notification you. It will notify you guys. Thank you so much. You have a fantastic day, and you enjoy your day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out.